Hi guys, my name is Aisha and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you how to plan your weeks effectively so that you can make the most out of it. So if you have clicked in this particular video, that means you want your weeks to be productive and organized so that you don't feel overwhelmed or you don't want to feel like that you have wasted a complete week. So I'm going to share with you some step-by-step process that I personally follow and make my week productive, and I'm going to show you my setup in the Aroma Planner 2024. Here we have a vertical weekly layout where you can see all of your tasks, everything at a glance, from your weekly to-do list to your habit tracker to your weekly reflection. Everything you will find here at a glance. So I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process of how I set up my weeks every single week. So first of all, before I start, I just want to say that you have to make a mindset shift before you plan your week. For me, that mindset shift is I treat each and every week like a new year, like the way we feel at the beginning of a year. We are very enthusiastic with our goals and all the habits that we follow. I treat each and every week in the similar way, and I take this weekly planning routine very seriously. So if you have a vision in your life and you want to achieve a certain dream of your life very passionately, then every week counts. So just like the start of a new year, you are serious about your goals and your visions. Treat each and every week in a similar manner. Give that same importance and the time and effort to your weekly planning system, just the way you dedicate your energy for your yearly planning ritual. So whether it's a week from the month of June or from the month of August, from the month of September, treat each and every week seriously if you are definitely passionate about your goals. So that's a small mindset shift that you definitely have to adopt before you can follow these 7 steps that I'm going to talk about in today's video. So I hope it's clear. Now let's get started with the first step, which is to fix a specific day for your weekly planning. I cannot emphasize on this fact how important it is to choose a specific day for your weekly planning. If you just pick up any random day from the week and just start planning, I don't think it will work out the way you want it to be. So for me, I like to plan my next week on a Sunday. So on a Sunday, I take out like 1 hour for myself and I plan for the next week. There's a quote which says your 1 hour of planning can save your 10 hours of doing. So I feel that you have to dedicate that focused time frame to plan your weeks perfectly. I really love to romanticize these weekly planning system, and you can do this if you have that mindset, if you treat a week as the start of a new year. So that's why I talked about the mindset thing in the first place. So whatever suits your schedule, pick a specific day when you will do your weekly planning. Schedule it beforehand in your planner itself. Alright, so I assume that you have chose a specific day to plan for your week. Now the next step is to reflect back on the previous week. So before you can go ahead and plan for a new week, go through your last week, where you wasted your time, go through what you have achieved for that week, or if there is anything that stopped you from achieving a certain goal that you have set. What went right, what went wrong, what are the highlights from that particular week. You have to go through each and everything and just reflect back. Feel grateful for all the good things that happened in that particular week, and if there is something in which you have failed to take that actionable steps, then make an improvement plan so that you can immediately improve it in the next week. Moving on to the step number 3, which I feel is optional, which is to decorate or choose a theme for that particular week. Some loves totally functional planning where they are just okay with using a single pen. Some loves to decorate their planners, or some of us comes in between like me, who loves to keep it more of a functional planner but also loves to decorate her planner. So I'm someone who definitely loves to add some stickers here and there to make my week colorful. So in general, if I don't have time, I am fine with a pen and paper and I don't use any stickers or washi tape or something like that. But if I do have a lot of time, I really love to romanticize my weekly planning system, and in that case I pick a theme for that particular week. So definitely this is an optional step. If you don't like to go with stickers and decorating stuff, that's totally fine. The main ultimate aim is to plan your week, which is important. I love to do so because yes, when I will flip through this planner at the year end, this will give me a colorful vibe. That's the only reason I love to decorate my planner, and I feel that it really motivates me to open up my planner every single day to see this colorful page, this theme and everything. So let me share with you how I'm decorating the week 2 of January month. Alright, so we are in the week 2 of the January month, and I'm just going to start with decorating my planner. For that I'm using these sticker sheet. This I got from Stationery Pal, and this is just a single sheet of a sticker. Let me just open this up. So here we have, this is the sticker sheet I'm going to use for this spread, and I will decorate it and make it more colorful. And to go along with this, I am using some matching washi tape, so this match with the stickers, and these two Tombow dual brush pens. So let's just go ahead and decorate this quickly. To be very honest, I will just decorate it very randomly. I'm not like so much into decoration, but yeah, sometimes I just feel like I'll do it very quickly. So this is how I have decorated my planner. So this is very random, to be honest. I haven't given any such thought process. I just wanted it to look colorful, so I have created this spread. And let's move on to the next step. I feel the spread is looking already very cute, and I'm super pumped up to move on to the next step, which is to set an intention or focus point for that particular week. Guys, this is very important. This is where the real work starts. So if you are serious about your week, if you want your week to go in a certain way, then definitely go ahead and set an intention, or you can say a weekly goals, or you can say focus for that particular week. When you set an intention for the next 7 days of your life, and you are like constantly every day seeing that particular intention, you will automatically start living that life. So for example, if you want to feel productive for a particular week because you have a lot of work to get done, and you set your intentions that way, then I'm sure you will be in that zone and you will get your work done, and that week will be effective for you. But if you don't plan, if you don't go for a weekly planning system, I swear you that week will go like this. So definitely go ahead, set an intention for your week. Every single week counts, and all these 52 weeks that you have will add up to make you the best version of yourself by the year end. So for the week 2 of January month, I just want to get back on track, because for the first week I was taking it slow. So my intention for this week is to get back on track. So we have this section called weekly goals. You can write down your goals here, or you can write down your focus for the week here, or a word for the week here. So I'm just writing down a phrase. Step number 5 is to create your weekly to-do list. If you have seen my plan with me January video, this is the particular video. You can check it out. I will provide it in the description box below. There I created a master to-do list, kind of a big list for the entire month. Now that you have that master to-do list, you have to divide those tasks into your weeks so that you can get them completed. So here comes the weekly to-do list planning. So basically at the start of this week, when you're doing this weekly planning system, write down your weekly to-do. First, go through your master to-do list and shift them to this particular week according to your schedule, and then you can further divide those weekly to-dos into your daily to-dos and get all those stuff done. So here we have the weekly to-do list section. So I'm going to fill this up. So I'll just go ahead and check my master to-do list for the month. So from here, if there is something that I can shift to the second week of January, I will just write it down there, and I will like fit this in each of these days whenever I will get time. So for the time being, I have written down all these to-dos that I need to get done for this particular week. I will keep on adding stuff here whenever I will have something in my mind. Step number 6 is to set up a weekly habit tracker. So in the Life Aroma planner, we do come with a weekly habit tracker, but most of the planners will have a monthly habit tracker, I guess. So you can skip this step if you have a monthly habit tracker, but those who have this particular planner, they can go ahead and set a weekly habit tracker. I feel that having a weekly habit tracker is much more effective than a monthly habit tracker, because if you are not following a certain habit in a particular week, you can immediately correct it in the next week. You don't have to wait for the entire month to get over and then analyze and then fix it in the next month. So that's why I feel personally that a weekly habit tracker works best for me, at least. These are all the habits that I'm going to track for this particular week. These are all the simple basic habits, and I just want to get on track with all the basic things that make me happy. Step number 7 is writing down the non-negotiables for that particular week. So these non-negotiables can be any kind of meetings or schedules or exams which are pre-decided that you can schedule on your week. It can be meal planning for that particular week. It can be your cleaning routine for that particular week. It can be your work schedule for that particular week. So few of the things in our life are fixed which we can pre-schedule or pre-plan. Those are basically non-negotiables that you can pre-schedule. I have been planning from the past 5 to 6 years, and personally I have experienced that if you keep your weekly planning page empty and you feel like, okay, from Monday I'm just going to write down my to-dos, or I will just journal in that particular page and everything is going to follow along, I feel that it does not work like that. You have to take out 1 hour or max to max 15 minutes from your day on a particular specific day to plan some of the items of your life for the week. That way you will be intentional towards your week and you will actually feel productive in that particular week. By productive, I don't mean that you have to always hustle. If you are feeling to slow down in that particular week, if you are feeling to dedicate the entire week to self-care, that is also productive. Now I have written down my weekly intentions, my weekly to-do list and my habit tracker. Now I will just go ahead and write down all the non-negotiable things that I have to do for every single day. We cannot predict at the very beginning of the week each and everything that we want to get done in each of these days, but there are a few constant things that I really want to get done on each of these days, and I just use my weekly routine section to do so. So there are some self-care routines, content creation routine and home management routines that I will just transfer here so that I don't forget and I don't have to come here every single day to check what I need to get done on Monday, Tuesday and all of those stuff. So I'll write down some of my self-care routines that I want to get done on week 2, some of my home cleaning routine that I want to get done here, and my content creation routine as well. What I'm planning to do for this particular week is to use this section to write down my top 3 priorities. So I'll just keep it blank for now at this point. I'm going to use this particular section to write down my weekly routine rituals that I generally follow. So let's just go ahead and write it down. Alright, so let's start with Monday. So for my Monday, in my weekly routine, for my self-care routine on Monday, I love to do my face mask. So I'll just mark it here. In my home management routine, I take care of my bedroom on Monday. So I'll just pick a corner from my bedroom and I'll write it down here so that I can clean it in 10 to 15 minutes. So this is how I go about my routines. I don't dedicate a lot of time in cleaning. 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough. That's how I keep my home clean. So I'll just go ahead and mark it here. So for the face mask, I do have a sticker. By the way, if you don't want all these decoration, you can just go ahead and write down a simple to-do list. I will just show you in an example. So here is one such example. You can just write down your to-do list with bullet points, and you can separate it into work and personal life. So this is kind of a rough estimate of how my week will look like. It's still very empty because I can't predict what I'm going to do on like random Saturday. So I am just keeping it blank. I will just fix it with the passing days, maybe on the Friday night when I'm planning for Saturday. So I'll just fill this up. So this top row is for my top 3 priorities for the day that I have to get done for that particular day, and these are all the things that are on my weekly routines, and if I get time I will definitely go ahead and do this. So writing things down really makes a huge difference. When you write down things on your planner, it is like 99% sure that you're going to complete that task. At least I feel so. And here in this note section, I'm just going to write down a motivating quote for myself that totally aligned with the intention for my week. And I got this quote from Pinterest. Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. So I'm just going to write this quote here because yes, I need to push myself to get back on track. So this is what I'm going to do. And for this last row, what I have planned for this week is to write down one thing about myself that I'm good at, so that it motivates me to just get back on track. So in my last week, I have written down a list of gratitude in this last section. So for this month, my prompt is one thing that I am good at. So I'll just write it down here. So that is going to be my prompt for this week. So I'll write down one thing that I'm good at every single day. So like at the end of the night, it will make me feel good that yes, I'm good at something. So I'll just move ahead and get back on track on Tuesday and so on. So yeah, it's something that I love to do to keep myself motivated, because when you say good things about yourself, you automatically feel good and you automatically feel motivated and recharged to push yourself for the goal you want to achieve. So that is what I'm going to do. So right now it is looking really scattered, I know, but once the week will be completed, I think it will look good just like this. So yeah, I'll just give you a flip through at the end of the month how everything is going. So hopefully it will be helpful that time. Alright, so I am all set for a new week to start, which is very exciting. I feel very good and I feel very energetic when I plan my week ahead. So I hope this video was insightful. You have some takeaway. Let me know in the comment section whether you want to see more weekly setup videos in future or not. Do you want to see more of the functional side of a weekly planning or the decorative side of a weekly planning? Whatever is your video request, let me know in the comment section. I will make more such videos. Like, share and subscribe to this channel if you are on a journey of personal growth in 2024. There will be lots of super exciting video coming up. I will see you super soon with a new video. Till then, keep smiling. Bye bye.